today we're going to be looking at an Eaglemoss Hero Collector release, which is the Nostromo spaceship from 1979's Alien. As you know, I love Alien, probably my favourite film. Done a whole series of podcasts on it, which is close to getting finished at the moment. I'll put the link to that in the description. But yeah, so Eaglemoss Hero Collector. So Eaglemoss has gone out of business now. They've gone into receivership, certainly in the UK, and I think worldwide. So they're stopping doing everything they do. So these things are going to start disappearing pretty rapidly. And this one I picked up from Zavi, who were doing a pre-Christmas sale that I think is still, certainly was still on early part of January when I recorded this. And they were doing this. This should be, I think, $64.99 because it's one of their sort of larger models. And they were doing it for $29.99, and then with a further Christmas voucher type offer that they sent me, this came down to I think it was $24.99 including postage. So it was about, I think the postage was about £3, so about 22 quid. So I thought, you know, I'm not a great fan of Eaglemoss stuff. It tends to be very variable in quality. But I thought I'll send off for it, see what it's like. And I'm glad I did, because this thing is massive. I was expecting, you know, the Eaglemoss ships are usually about this big. And I was expecting this to be a little bit bigger, because I've seen things like other ships they've done from Aliens, like the Betty and stuff like that. And they're not hugely larger in scale than their normal ships, and then like the Star Trek ones, and they did the TARDIS from Doctor Who, etc. But this one comes in a really, really lavish sort of presentation box. So you've got a photo of the actual model on the front, which is nice, rather than a photo from the film. They're actually showing you what you get with Alien USCSS United States, don't know, colony spaceship or something like that. Nostromo. And then on the side you've got a little bit of copyright and informational blurb. So the ill-fated Nostromo was a commercial towing vessel used to haul a massive ore refinery vast distances across space. Flight officer Alan Ripley triggered the ship's self-destruct mechanism after an alien infestation decimated the crew. It wasn't really an infestation, it was one little bugger. If you had a mouse in your house, you wouldn't say you've got a mouse infestation, would you? Well, you might, I suppose. Okay, so there's a look on the back. So on the back, we've sort of wasted the back, I think. So literally just copyright and Eaglemoss. Weirdly 14 plus. Why 14? Doesn't make a lot of sense. So let's open it up. I don't know what that was. Sounded like I knocked something over. So it's in a very nice flat style box. So inside, which I think is a nice touch, you've got the box out again rather than just being plain. Comes in lots and lots of foam to keep it safe, and knocking things asunder. And then you get the ship and the stand. So what I'm going to do is get these out, because I've got a bit more room, because it's really taken up most of my workbench. I'm going to have a bit more detail at this. Okay, so as you can see, it's quite a big model. What have I got for scale? Let's use the old international scaling symbol of 1 sherbet fountain. So you can see sherbet fountain, so it's 2 and a little bit sherbet fountains long by 1 and a little bit sherbet fountains wide. That's a div dab compared to it. So it's a hefty old model. You do get a stand. It's the normal sort of Eaglemoss style stand that clips on the back. Lots and lots of detail. Let's see what we can see. So the weathering is okay. My friend Eric, when I showed him, did say, why is it sandy? And it does, I think that's the wrong shade of weathering. But I did think about like repainting this, but I don't think I will, because I do like it as it is. It's quite a nice collectible. So you've got the engine detail, lots and lots of little pipes, got so much surface detail, and it's pretty well weathered. Whether you think it's the right colour or not, you could probably do with a little bit of panel wash. on it. But I don't know whether that would be too much. Really, I should have got two, one to paint and one to keep as is. And then also full underside, so that's, I think that's where the Narcissus comes out, isn't it? Is that bay bit there. I wonder where Cain was ejected from. Although, to be fair, the Ridley Scott was never one for worrying about fitting things in like that. It was done for effect. I mean, it's such a nice ship. It's so industrial, the Nostromo. Goes in my Nostromo jacket that's up on the door. Yeah, it's such a lovely looking thing. I think that's meant to be the... Is that like meant to be a dish? There was a dish underneath as well, wasn't there, when it flies over, but I can't see one on it. But then it's, like I say, it's quite a... I don't know what scale this is. It's got to be about 1/350th, something like that. Possibly a little bit bigger. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. For just over 20 quid. It's a hefty chunk of that resin they use. Could easily be damaged, I would have thought. Which is amazing, because Eaglemoss's stuff does usually turn up damaged, but they've really packaged this one well. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. If it's still available, you should probably go and get yourself one if you're an Alien fan, or if you've already got it. Let me know whether yours has got the same sandy colour on it. But if you want to see more Alien stuff, let me know. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. And we have a Patreon page now, which is coming along. So if you want to see sort of behind the scenes stuff, go there. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.